After 60, you stop chasing, not because you don't care anymore, but because you finally see who never ran toward you. There was a time when you tried harder than anyone ever noticed. You were the one who called first, the one who apologized first, the one who adjusted your tone, your timing, even your own needs just to keep things from breaking. You told yourself that this is what love looks like, that patience is strength, and that if you gave a little more, understood a little better, stayed a little longer, things would eventually feel balanced. And so you stayed. You stayed in conversations that quietly drained you. You stayed in relationships where you were the one holding everything together. You stayed because walking away felt like failure and you didn't want to be the person who gives up. But after 60, something shifts in a way that doesn't make noise. You begin to see patterns more clearly. You begin to recognize who shows up only when it's convenient, who listens without really hearing, who accepts your effort but never mirrors it back. And strangely, instead of feeling anger, you start feeling something calmer, clarity. You realize that chasing does not create connection, it only creates exhaustion. You understand that real care does not need reminders, real respect does not need to be requested, and real love does not disappear the moment you stop overgiving. So you slow down, not dramatically, not with speeches, not with accusations, just quietly. You stop proving your value. You stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. You stop explaining your boundaries to people who never intended to respect them anyway. And something inside you begins to feel lighter. Your circle may become smaller, but your heart becomes steadier. Because after 60, you no longer chase people who are comfortable losing you. You protect your peace, not with bitterness, but with wisdom that took decades to earn. If this feels familiar, you are not becoming distant. You are becoming clear. And clarity is a kind of freedom that only comes after living enough to know what costs too much. And if these quiet reflections sound like something you've been carrying but never quite put into words, stay with me here. There are more conversations like this ahead. No noise, no pressure, just honest thoughts for this stage of life. Subscribe if you'd like to keep walking through these moments together.